Howdy everyone. I didn't mean to flick that over, but Cowy Average Sim Racer here. Quali's about to start, so I suppose it's as good as ever to see where the stream starts. It's been a while, guys. I missed pretty much the last season. Few things with the rig, and I still haven't sorted everything out. You'll note that I don't have the speedo and the gear indicator working at the moment because they've been sort of glitching out and give me these USB disconnects and really hurt.
Okay, Andrew, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Alright, so anyway, so I'm finally back. I did mean to stream last week, guys. I do apologise. Oh, Harry, yeah, see you at the finish line, buddy. You're in this top split as well, I'm gathering. I'm car 25 out of 26 tonight, guys. But yeah, I did want to do Sebring last week, but the sound on the sound setup sort of from a recording wasn't working properly and was all stuttered and that, so I couldn't stream that. And in the end, I hadn't done much practice anyway, so I didn't worry about racing last week. So, but it's Sandown this week. At least I know this track, so I have some semblance of what to do around here. But this is top split, and these guys are going to be frightfully quick, I think. So we'll just have a bit of fun, see where we go, and try not to lose too much iRating tonight. Alright, we are on our quali setup, which is a good thing.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your
Alright,
first
let's see how we
lap.
go. Oh, it's close to an off track there. It is sometimes around here, because it's such a short lap, you actually find that your second lap can sometimes be faster because you don't really chew up the tyres a lot on your first one. Right, we'll see how we go.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I didn't want to settle there, but had to wait a little bit. Alright, well, looks like we've got at least one lap down.
One more lap.
108.2.
1:02.117.
You've just done 108.122.
See if we can push this one a bit harder. Oh, sketchy. I'm up a couple of tenths, but I've got to get into the 7s. But you can see that everyone else here has probably been practicing here all week. That's fucked it. Yeah, a little bit better, but not much. Oh well.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
Oh well, we're near the back of the grid. It's probably not a bad place to be tonight, considering there's a lot of fast guys out there. Doesn't look like we're dead last at the moment, but oh, we got an off track then. That was a bit silly. Don't want to do off tracks on your out lap or your return lap. And my safety rating, where is it sitting? It's at 4.7, so it's actually alright at the moment. I think after the Bathurst 12 hour, got a nice little jump. So we're struggling at Dandenong there, though, the corner. But it's good to be back streaming, guys. Yeah, just I had a few things. I did plan to pull the sim apart. I still haven't done that, but I have fixed a little bit of my FOV stuff and a couple things like that. The angles are a lot better there for the inside of the car.
3, 2, 1.
Just those sort of little fixes like that is what I've been trying to do. Alright, so it looks like at the moment we're 23rd out of 26. Let's load the setup. Now, it's been a while since I've done an official here at Sandown. It would have been last year. I've done a couple of SRW races here. Now, I did I change that brake bias? I did move it forward. I've been struggling with sort of locking the rears here coming into Dandenong. So I'm just going to move the brake bias forward 3 or 4 clicks and see if that sits where it is. And oh, Max, that is bloody shocking. Don't know if you guys can see him here, but down here you can see a little bit of white there on the screen. But that's Max, my bulldog. He's been really good. He loves sort of coming up here and just sleeping next to me while I'm on the rig. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now. Alright. So yeah, but I'm back, guys. About time. Looks like we've got Roy and Steve. Is that Stephen Grumley, Shane Randall? We've got Bob Pup back around us. So there's a few guys that I'm used to racing with. Daryl Shannon and that. Those boys look like they're a bit quicker than me here at Sandown. Now it is a 36 lap race. Fuel burns around about 2.35, 2.4. So if we do a little bit of calc, but I'd say I'm going to be 72 divided by 2.5, we'll say 28.8 laps. Okay, so you're going to need to put 8, maybe 9 laps, so 9 times 2.5, put an extra lap in, 22. So we're going to need to put it around about 22, 24 litres, 22 to 24. So we'll see what the auto fuel says. And now move that over a little bit. Alright, so James Scott and Rayhan Lineage, they're the two up the top. Dylan Rudd, I remember when he had a 2KI rating was coming through, and now he's running a 6KI rating, so don't feel quite so bad when Dylan used to kick my butt before. Alright, 36 lap official, so yeah, somewhere around 18 laps we're going to try and hit. Of course, guys, if you're out there and giving my video a bit of a watch, make sure you throw some comments in and say hi. I'm sure a few of the boys might watch this back a bit later once they see that I'm streaming. And they, probably a few of them are racing in either this split or the one below. Should be fun. I didn't see where you qualified, Harry, if you're somewhere ahead of me there. Mind you, I am right down near the back. I actually qualified 24th, so it's going to be just watch out for any shenanigans up front, and see if we can sort of survive the start of the race. I think might leave those bars where they were. I did soften the front before, but it's pretty cool at the moment, so we'll see how we go.
B24,
Alright.
track temp is 19, the air temp is 18 Celsius. Okay, Andrew, get ready.
Green flag, green flag.
We've got a decent start.
Right side.
Right.
Keep
Still
to the
there.
left. You got a slow car on the left.
Still there.
Still there, hold your line.
Still there.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
Still
Still
there.
there.
Oh,
You're on the
big
left.
fucking
Three wide.
pile
You're in
up
the middle. Three wide.
ahead of us.
You're in the middle.
You're right.
Three wide. Clear. Two wide. Car stopped ahead.
Clear,
Right
I don't know if I lost my bonnet then or
Slow
not.
car ahead.
Scott
Clear.
is leading the race.
Left side. Still there, hold your line.
Still there.
That
Still
was
there.
nuts.
Hold your line. Hold your
Still
line.
there.
Looks like I'm hurting.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Clear on the left. Right side.
Clear right.
Clear. Car right. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
I don't know if I've lost a bonnet or not. Maybe I've still got one. But I'd say at this stage that might make us pit a bit early. We'll see what our pace is going to be like anyway. We're up at 17th, so we're up like 7 spots. So far okay, we're alright, I think. Doesn't feel like the car's hurt too much. I'm sure some of these guys are running a bit less swing than me, or...
Track limits. Watch those lines.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be one of those tracks where I'd get a 0x. Well, I've had that was a 4x contact for that hit anyway. Not that I could have done much about it, but...
Okay, Andrew. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
1 minute 8.106.
Oh,
Go right.
Harry got
Go
tagged. Talianchi's got taken out by the looks of it, so he's one of those guys that's repaired. He's sitting behind me.
Left side. Still there.
Still there. Clear left.
Clear.
Yeah, just not worth fighting him. And if anything, he's quick enough that he might open some doors for me as I sort of like stay with him.
1 minute 8.966.
Gaps now. Not contained. V15. Fastest lap. That lap was at 109.00.
Alright. Well, so far we've survived. I believe we still have a bonnet. Car feels okay. There was a big pile up in a T2 at the start of the race, and we picked up a 4X there if you missed it, guys. They just piled in front and I slammed on the brakes, but I still couldn't avoid hitting the car in front of me.
One minute 8.013.
Alright. I need Taliancic to sort of start pressuring the guys in front.
Alright, Andrew, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Not really the place to talk to me there, Jim, about mistakes down and on, because that is my bogey corner here. Alright,
1 minute.
we're into the sevens, so that's alright.
That was 107.78. Still a flat to caution.
Alright, we've got more shenanigans going on up ahead, have we? And it's one of those places that, because it's such a hard place to pass, you've really got to sort of force the point a little bit, and that means sort of trying to do a bit of a dive bomb, or, you know, really sort of get up the inside of the guy in front of you and almost run him out of the road. So it's definitely a track that brings out those sort of shenanigans. Steve Grumley going into the pit, so he's going for an early pit strategy.
8.354.
I mean, I suppose technically you can make it home, I think. Got to watch that shift there. I don't shift too hard too early. Here it's saying I've got 22 laps left, so it might be a bit ambitious pitting that early. She's still got 30 to go. Might have had a drive through, I suppose. Ah, Jace had to pit. Was a bit wide. Oh, when you did the race earlier, okay. Yeah, everyone has to pit, man. 36 laps, I think you get like 25 or 28 out of the car. It has been a while. It's been a few weeks since we've driven here. A couple of months since I've driven here. And of course I didn't really get any practice in tonight. So my best lap so far has been in this actual race. Bias forward one more click. I really found that I had to run my bias sort of forward a fair bit.
1 minute, 8.051.
Yeah. Oh, it was a mistake. Who's on?
Left. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line.
Hold your line.
Still there, hold your line.
Clear left.
Clear, left side.
Side. Clear clear left.
Clear on the left.
Andrew. Come on, don't let him get away.
Right
Right
side.
side. Right side's clear.
Clear.
Sorry if we made contact there, Shane. Was not my intention.
1 minute 10.142.
So I picked up a 4X then, so I must have hit him. Good save though.
All good, mate.
That's what I like to hear. Someone didn't hold a grudge.
Front is increasing. It's now about 0.8.
We are running 15th at the moment. This is top split. So I think we're up about 9 spots so far.
8.823.
0.82.
I'm going to probably look to pit around about lap 18, I think. Maybe a lap earlier, 17 or 16. Try for an undercut. Starting to find a rhythm here though. Alright.
1 minute 8.054.
So we can try and catch these guys, put a bit of pressure under them. On them, I should say, not under them. Brock's out there. What's he running? 12th at the moment, so he's off to a good start. I raced with Brock on Tuesday night.
Gap in front has increased to 1.2.
Now there's a bit of a slow exit there. But I didn't spin, so I'm happy. Didn't go taily shaky into Dandenong either. Alright. What is that lap? Started lap 13.
0.76.
Well, these guys are doing 7s in front of me at the moment. Doing 8 flats. Alright. Well, I'm just got to stick to the plan, keep the car alive. Don't die. Okay, so it's about where my tyres are at the moment.
1 minute 8.613.
Lap time was at 1.861.
Well, the car's good through here. But it's this exit here. This is the most important corner on the track. Get a good jump there. You've got a good chance of a decent lap time. Time to move the bias forward again, I think. A little bit of wheel spin there. That should have been a little bit better that lap.
1 minute.
Should have been a 108, 1 or 2. Oh, you're home for once, Jerry. You should have joined, man. I meant to stream last week, but I wasn't going to miss this week. So hopefully the audio and everything's coming through good, guys. I did do a test and it seemed okay, but you never know until you actually click start. And I think the camera's a little bit dark. I could probably lighten the camera up a little bit, but it's sort of one of those things. If you have the camera to the exposure too high, then all you see is, you know, a white screen instead of the track in front. But alright, okay, we're definitely falling off the pace at the moment.
1 minute 9.028.
Lap time was 109.03.
Mistake there. We've actually got a little bit of a margin behind us, so we're just going to keep an eye on Fruins and see when he pits.
Gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds.
And looks like he has pitted. So Tim Mulford behind me. Okay. I'm under no pressure. Just got to be careful that Fruins doesn't do, you know, a bunch of 7s when I'm doing 8s and 9s. Right.
1 minute 8.9.
I think we might pit next lap. Right. Okay, and I'm not getting held up. Let's keep an eye on my lap time. I think it's more mistakes that I make than it is, oh yeah man, she's pretty warm, and you know, if I had the fan blowing on me, you guys, all you hear is so I can't really have the blowing on me. And plus Max has already leant against it and decided that he needs it more than I do anyway, so he puts his butt against it and points it back down at him. So I reckon we can afford one more lap, I reckon. Let's try one more.
1 minute 8.704. You're in the top 10.
I'm not in a position where I'm threatened really by anyone. I've got fast guy in front of me and behind me, but not close enough to really put any pressure on me. So, but this lap will be the one. Okay, so it's saying it's wants to put 21 litres in. What did I work it at about 22.5? So we might just put in He reckons it's given me an extra lap, so we might trust it. It's pretty close. I think 1 litre is going to make a difference either way.
Yellow flag.
Okay, tyres going in.
Okay, Andrew, we'll pull you to the end.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
We're halfway home. We estimate 10 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I saw the second one there. Oh, I didn't see the first thing that you got caught up in, Harry, but I saw the second one where he tagged you.
Done. Get going.
And I thought that looked like it was a little ambitious from that guy.
Car approaching. Watch your Chris.
So Randall got in front of me.
Left side.
Clear left.
Clear. Right
Car
side.
right. Right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
Alright. We got 17 to go. And probably some of the freshest tyres out there. Drop that bias back one. Actually, I think I might leave it where it was. Didn't feel like I was locking the front or anything, so. Grundley's quite quick. Oh, Grundle, sorry. Is he
1 minute 29.
Is the lap down?
9, 6.
I think we're all a lap down until Dylan Rudd pits. Or James Scott, it is.
Pick up in front is now 1.6 seconds. Yellow flag. Watch out.
You got a slow car on the left. The leader's pitting now.
Scott is pitting.
Luke's car's damaged behind me, so as long as he tries to do some wild send like he did last time. I was going to say, yeah, hopefully he doesn't do that, but that's what he did to it on my outlap. Right, so Jay's he's bunched up a little bit with this too. Car's feeling much better with the bias where it is. Hello, Max.
One minute 7.735.
Looks like everyone here except for Darren a few back pitted about the same time. Yeah, nice 106s. I've done a 7.1, I think, is my best around here. So this track feels pretty fast tonight. We've been did a couple of, I've done what, 7.7s the last few laps. Another 7.7. Well, at least I'm consistent. Just hard to catch up to the boys at the moment. Yeah, that's nice, man. I can see that's what Scott's doing, 6.2s at the moment. Too fast for me, man, but I'm happy that I'm getting within a second or so of those boys. I think Luke's just happy to sit behind me at the moment. I mean, he's not worried about trying to impede himself. If I make a mistake, he'll go by, but... could be wrong. He's definitely hunting me down.
You can go quicker in that last 2 corners, Cowy. Sitting in.
Yeah, I don't know if a race is the place to be experimenting though, but I get your point, Luke. Oh.
Comments from the Supercoach. Thanks, peanut gallery. Piss off, Jack.
One minute, 8.0, just done 1:08.04.
You do know I'm actually mentioning that by name, Roy, don't you? Oh, I was going to say it over the radio because he's talking of those comments that Ray dropped there, those little tidbits. Piss off Jack Gibbs on. All that sort of stuff is from the 12th man again, I think, Wired World of Sports. And one of the lines near the start of that is, in the Rally Championship, we'll see how Andrew Cower not only took out this year's Drivers' Championship, but took out a dozen spectators as well on one of the treacherous corners. Now, obviously that wasn't me, but yeah, there was a rally car driver back in the 80s named Andrew Cowan, world champion. So there you go. Billy Birmingham, God bless him, with his 12th man humour. Alright, so what, we got about 11 to go, or 10 and a half, I suppose. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh no, nicely done. Nicely done by Steve. Gone a bit wide there, but we got away with it. Just hit that little curve there and that hurt me a bit.
1 minute 8.51. Got 10 laps to go.
Hey Jet, Matty, saying hi on my stream. Good to hear from you boys. So far the boys are driving pretty good here, not making any mistakes. I like the sign of that little ping there when I shift the gear, so it might be something I'll just keep an eye on. I'm shifting a bit early and pinging the engine a little bit. We don't want to do that.
Thanks, fun.
So far I haven't had to really make any roll bar adjustments. The car's still turning in good, and the only adjustment I've made is sort of moving the brake bias, and I might just give that another click now.
1
A little
minute
preemptive click.
8.005.
Let's see if we can put some pressure on him. He's still getting good driving eggs, getting better exit than me there.
1 minute 8.1.
Right at the end of the stint, you reckon, Jet? Okay. Yeah, I haven't had to make any changes just yet, so that sounds about right, buddy. It's still turning in pretty good. I don't know if it's the best setup in the world, man. I think I'm not running 10 wing on this one. I think it's about 16, I think, or something like that. So I'm definitely not as brave as some around here. But I just found the car was so unstable in the rear to run that sort of 10, 11 wing setup that some people do.
Sorry, Tim, that's completely on fucking brute again.
Alright, that's unfortunate for Jace. Looks like he's taking out maybe Tim Mulford as well. Was that Ty trying to get past Jay? He's got him. Nice work for Ty Delaney. Alright.
The track temperature's increasing. It's now
Sorry, Rihanna, I thought it was Tim, sorry about that.
1 minute 8.318.
Yep, moving the boys forward another click. Though they might actually be more softening the rear of the car. I think I might soften the bars by 1. At first I thought it was snaking under brakes, but I think it was more under load. So yeah, maybe that change you're talking about. Drop me back from these boys a little bit. We'll see if we can catch them back up again. I want to try and be close enough to see if I can make a play at 1 or 2 of them near the end of this race. Try to look after tyres. Oh wow. James Scott got the leader coming up behind me.
1 minute 8.4.
He's quick lapping P14.
flag. The gap ahead is now 1.5
Clear.
Oh, James.
Right side.
Right. You're right.
Clear. 1 minute 9.475. Left side. 5 laps to go. Keep to the right.
Clear left.
Clear. Left side.
Left side. Clear left.
Clear.
Time to drop it off. Come on, stay focused.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to have. I thought it was nice and easy way to let James through. And now it's cost me, what, 3 seconds to Shane. I'm fine with you staying in front of me as long as you stay quick, Luke. But if I catch up onto the back of him, probably would like you out of the way.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left.
Oh, what's happened there?
Come on, Andrew. Push, push, push.
What's that, Shane? Oh no, what happened? Now we're looking for fuel. We've got 5.3 laps left and 4 to go.
9.386.
3. So we're doing good for fuel.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
As I said, I was hoping, but same thing happened to me last night in SRW. I think I let Dylan Gray through, and then I opened the door to let him through at Griffin's, that's right, at Bathurst, and he didn't take it, so I ended up having to let him through at the chase, at the cutting, and it cost me twice, you know, so I was trying to let him through without it costing me too much time. Same thing there with James, and then he goes and makes a mistake, and I've get manhandled by him and Luke again, so I lose out.
Two more, let's go. 1 minute 8.119.
Your lap time was 108.12. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
So we're sitting on a 9X.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I couldn't really do
Two of
much
them are
other than
one.
that. Sorry if I held you up.
2 of them were 4Xs. Probably one of them was my fault where I had that contact with Shane. But the first one was that
No, good mate. You
incident
did
at
well.
the start of the race, which I will show to you guys because it was pretty chaotic.
White flag, stay smooth.
Yes, it just cost me too much. At the moment, I'm P13.
1 minute 8.544.
That's that J in front of me there, or Luke.
Your lap time was at 108.54.
Probably a bit too far back to catch him now. Oh, it's good to be back racing the Monday night strength of field. Even though I didn't practice much this week, and that, I think P13 in the top split, I'll take that. Some bit of I rating, I think, coming my way. Probably going to lose some safety rating based on a 9X around here, but we'll have to see how we go. All right.
P13, that's the finish. Well done.
All right, there's checkered flag.
It's not up. What's that? 11 spots I made.
Going.
Yeah, good race, boys. Bit chaotic there at the start, but
I'm Damien Ryan, awesome battle guys.
yeah, some good battles all round there. I just didn't quite have Jay's and Ty's pace there at the end. There's that little issue with James Scott catching me at the end there. But considering I didn't do any practice and I jumped in cold, it's not a bad run,
Well
picking
done,
up some
everyone.
iRacing.
Well done to the rest of the podium, and good job, James, in the win.
I hear what you're saying, Bob. You're holding your button down.
Can't hear you, champ.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Pit box in 10.
So, Roy, you know how you were quoting the Wide World of Sports there before, buddy?
5, 3, 2. Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. 1.
Have a listen to the start of it, because there is
Okay,
the...
go.
and we'll see how Andrew Cowan not only took out this year's Drivers' Championship, but took out a dozen spectators as well on one of the treacherous corners. All right. So let's have
Great
a
race, everyone. Congrats to the podium.
okay. Let's go back to the start and let's have a look at the incidents, I suppose, eh? All right. Here's the start of the race. Let me pause it. Because I reckon we're going to need to go like chopper cam or something to see what the hell happened there. Right, so I got a pretty good start. Alright. And then there was just carnage up here, and yeah, just couldn't do anything about it. Alright. And then got caught up again. There was more shenanigans going on. It looks like I did survive. That was good. Alright. Okay. What have I got my next? Next incident. What's next incident? Control A, Control B. Alright, there we go. Right, so let's go back and see what these couple of look at this. Alright, so first one was a tag there. Who was that? Luke Grundle got tagged. And he got tagged by Dylan Rudd by the looks of it. Alright. Then... oh, who's that up the inside? 3 and... oh, just... oh, look at that. Okay. Let's go back and have a look. Oh, here we go. This is going to give us a better angle, maybe. Let's have a look. That was the first one. That was a nice move, really. He did that clean. He's just unlucky, and then it's just caused absolute chaos. It's probably unlucky there. So who's that? The 1, 2, 3. Oh. Issue? Oh no. Ah, I've done the... change to a different camera or something. Alright, so let's go back to chopper. And let's go to the next incident. Oh, bit of chaos there. This looks like a couple of off tracks. Is this just Luke Grundle? Oh, big tag there and that. Okay. Dylan Rudd had a moment early on. Or is that just an off track? What? Oh, Brock. How he got that stopped, Brock. Well, nicely done there, buddy. Oh, is this what happened to you, Harry? Oh, yep. Oh, let's have a look. Let's rewind that. Might change to a better camera. Let's go par chase. Let's zoom it out a little. Right. Oh, wait a minute. That's iRacing. There we go. Is that the right one? That should be mine. Cameras there, they are. I'm trying to find my right settings, so let's bring it. Oh no, we want to go there. I want to bring it out a little bit. Okay, let's try that. So let's have a look. So Harry's gone up the inside. Oh, I think Harry's gone into him there. Was that Rick? Oh, it's Rick. I apologise. Rick number 19. No, well, number 19 was Harry Dodds. So you might have gone in a bit hot there, Harry. Alright, well, let's move on. So what's this? There's a big off track from Jay. Alright. Jason Druins. It's an off track by the looks of it. Oh no. Yeah, look, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you could do much there really to avoid that, poor Roy. Yeah. Did you have a moment breaking your car, just jumping the curves there, Harry, with a broken car. Ryan Campbell. Just an off track, I'd say. Problem with the incidents here for this track will be a lot of off tracks. This is that little contact tap that I had there with Shane. So, where is it here? Let's have a look. So I just got a really good run and tried to get up the inside of him and tapped him a little bit there. Yeah. I can never remember how to get out of this. Oh, let's see. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, so next person, next incident. Oh, Roy lighting it up, tagging the wall. James Chester now. No, it's off track. Oh, look, this doesn't look very pretty at all. Nice. Oh, he's just got loose himself, Bob. Oh no, and that's created chaos. I think we might have to have another look at that. Yeah, so he's done well. They've both given each other room. Bob's just lit it up there, and bang. And then got Harry on the way through, and then, yeah, that was just death. Yeah, that's a bit unlucky, Harry. Alright. Okay. I was showing a bit more of it there, and look at that, just that full pace. And in the pits where Harry retired. This is just an off track. Jason Fruins, how's it going? Oh, big off track from Jace. A lot of off tracks you see through here as everyone's screaming their way through. Ty Delaney here. Is that just an off track? Yeah, I think so. That was Bruce Tannock that made that move. Well, apologies for bumping the camera there, boys and guys and girls. Right. Oh, has he got far enough up? Nah, and he's bumped, and oh, poor Jason got tagged. Not your night tonight, Jace, so we'll say that. Stephen Grumley put it at the wall. I saw that, that's right. Is Jay done off track? So it's just an off track. Another one here for Jay. I only had the one off track tonight. I had 2 1Xs, and that's the end of the race. Alright, so let me save the replay. What's today's date? 27th? Yeah. SOF V8 round 2. Sandown, and we'll be finished 13th. Alright. Okay, so let's have a look and see how we went. So we lost 0.27 safety rating with that 9X. Gained 40 iRating though. James Scott with the best time of 106.1. Biggest gainer would be Ty Delaney with 50. Yeah, nice Ty. I picked up 40. And who's our biggest loser? Michael Taliancic, 92. Luke Grundle, 107 iRating. Ouch, Luke. Mind you, you got 5k and you stayed over 5k, so don't complain too much. Alrighty, guys. Well, there's a fairly successful return to the officials. So I did miss last week at Sebring, but I hope to do the rest. Where are we to next week? I think we are at a new track, aren't we? Schedule is Magny-Cours. Well, I haven't driven Magny-Cours before, so I'll probably have to put in some practice tomorrow and try and get a track guide out for you guys and see how we go. I'm going to have to purchase it as well, but looking forward to it. Different sort of a track, and we'll see if we enjoy it or not. Anyway, guys, I suppose that will bring us to the end of tonight's stream. This is Cowy, your average sim racer, signing off. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe. But otherwise, guys, we will see you next time. Have a great night.